What's up, everybody? This is Verify That Sports with John Kaker. I'm going to go over my Week 13 NFL picks this week. So, tonight, we got Dallas hosting Seattle. Seattle just seems broken. There's something wrong. Geno Smith is hurt. Dallas is at home. That's when they play well. I hate to say it, but I got to pick Dallas here in this spot. Next on Sunday, we got the Chargers away at New England. New England is a shell of itself. Bill Belichick, I don't know what he's doing. I don't even know why he's still coaching. He has nothing left to prove. He's obviously just chasing Don Shula's all-time record. It's honestly pathetic to watch. I got the Chargers winning this one, but the Patriots will keep it close. Next, we got the Lions at the Saints. Detroit is coming off what I consider an embarrassing loss. I know it's Thanksgiving, and I feel like an idiot for picking them on primetime on Thanksgiving. The Lions are always still going to be the Lions. They're never going to win on Thanksgiving, even if it's this depleted, pathetic version of the Packers. Detroit got a bounce-back game, though. They got to make up for that national embarrassment. They're on the road against the Saints. Derek Carr's been a little banged up. They haven't really gotten going as consistent as I thought they would. I got Detroit here. Next, we got Atlanta at the New York Jets. This isn't even a debate. The New York Jets are one of the worst teams in the NFL. I don't even know why they're even trying to bring Aaron Rodgers back. He just got cleared to come back to the practice squad. This is a throwaway season. There's statistically a very small chance that the Jets can make the playoffs, but let's live in reality here. And I will verify that. The Jets will not make the playoffs this year. And I'm willing to bet on that too. Next, we got the Cardinals at the Steelers. Kyler Murray is back for the Cardinals. It gave him a little spunk his first week back. They got obliterated by the Rams last week. I don't think many people saw that coming when they were hosting them. Steelers at home, second week without Matt Canada in the way of that offense. First time Kenny Pickett's ever put up 400 total team yards was without Matt Canada, so maybe he was the problem after all. Kenny Pickett is a young quarterback. Young quarterbacks need an offensive coordinator that believes in them and doesn't handicap them. I'm not saying Kenny Pickett is that guy, but it does help when there's a change of scenery. I see the Steelers walking away with this one at home against the Cardinals. Next, we got the Colts at the Titans. Jonathan Taylor out for a few weeks. Surgery. The Colts are just banged up, man. I don't know what happened to them. They've just been hurt all season. They had the drama at the beginning of the season, not bringing Jonathan Taylor back. They bring him back. They get a little juice, but they have Gardner Minshew as their quarterback because their number one guy, Richardson, went down. So the Colts just can't get it going this season. This is a bad season for them. It's basically over. The Titans are frisky. They got a little bit of juice inserting Will Levis in there at quarterback. Moving off Ryan Tannehill, I think, was probably due many years ago, but having a strong-arm quarterback, I think, will take this team to another level. You can't stack the box with 8 defenders against Derrick Henry, which teams have been doing for the last 4+ seasons. And we just kind of look by it because Derrick Henry's so great, but, he's getting up there a little bit in age. He's approaching 30. They know that. That's why they drafted Will Levis in the first round at quarterback, even though they drafted one the year before. They know they need a quarterback. They cannot rely on Derrick Henry anymore. Derrick Henry needs to slowly transition into being a 20 carry a game at most back. He can't do 30. He is not an every down back. Nobody in the NFL is really an every down back if you look at the modern NFL. Derrick Henry is the last of a dying breed. The Titans, I see winning this game against the Colts. And my fantasy start of the week is DeAndre Hopkins. I think he's going to have another one of those, whoa, checking the stat lines. You didn't see it coming because you think he's too old. But Hopkins, I think, is going to go for at least 80 yards and 2 touchdowns while the Titans handle the Colts at home. Next, we got Miami on the road against the Commanders. Miami, they are so exciting when everything is going right. When the weather is flawless and beautiful, there is no better watch in the NFL than the Miami Dolphins. They have so much speed on the perimeter. Their running backs are dynamic and explosive in space. However, we are coming into December, so checking in on that weather. Let's see if that game's going to be a little bit bad on Sunday. Let's see. The projected forecast for that game is projected to be 59 degrees and raining. This is the exact type of weather that the Commanders need to slow down the Dolphins' offense. It's not like they're going to stop them on their own. This game is going to be closer than it should be. However, it's hard to bet against the Dolphins. I got the Dolphins narrowly edging the Commanders, but if the Commanders are going to get a sneak win at home, this is the time to do it. This is late December, bad weather for an outdoor, turf team. I could see this being a trap game for the Dolphins. I could see them losing this game. So this is a game to watch. This one I would not bet on. This one is too close, too many bad weather conditions. Sam Howell is the #1 passer in the NFL when it comes to yardage, which is absolutely insane. So this game, I could see the Commanders sneaking by. Next, we got the Denver Broncos traveling to the Houston Texans. Where has this Denver Broncos team been? They have just erupted on the scene, going, 5 wins, I think, now in a row? This is absolutely insane. This is the level of production fans expected from day one when Sean Payton walked into the building to coach Russell Wilson. If Sean Payton gets a good playoff push with this old Russell Wilson, we got to start considering Sean Payton one of the all-time great coaches. This is just one of the most impressive coaching turnarounds I've ever seen mid-season, considering the disastrous start that they had, losing to the Jets early in the season. I got Denver. It's hard to bet against them. They are just hot. They're 5+ games in a row. Houston, CJ Stroud is unbelievable, but he's going through his little bump in the road, throwing picks that he shouldn't be throwing. Every quarterback goes through this. I think he's in a little bit of a slump period. I got the Broncos winning on the road against the Texans. Next, we got Carolina on the road against Tampa Bay. Carolina has got to be one of the worst franchises dysfunctionally in the NFL today. How do you go through as many coaches as they have in the last 5 seasons? I believe it's 5 coaches in 5 years now. And they just fired Frank Reich mid-season. The league's just too short. No coach is ever going to be able to install his footprint and his culture to turn a franchise around. Carolina is just going to get smacked by the Bucs. And again, this is not the same Bucs. They obviously have Baker Mayfield instead of Tom Brady. Godwin's just not the same after that ACL, but he's an okay player still today. Mike Evans is just one of the most consistent receivers in the NFL that nobody talks about. He's approaching 10 seasons in a row with 1,000 yards, which is just unprecedented. I got Mike Evans walking all the way over Carolina this weekend, and the Bucs will win this one at home. Next, we got the Browns on the road against the Rams. The Rams are the sneakiest team in the NFC. Before the season, it just looked like a dumpster fire, that they were just throwing the season before it even started, trading away Jalen Ramsey. They just looked like they didn't even want to participate and try this season. I thought they were going to be a very, very bad team, but man, they've snuck some wins that, you would not expect that they would have gotten. Just speaks to Sean McVay as a head coach. He knows how to take care of business. The game against the Packers a couple weeks ago, that was just unbelievable. On the road in Lambeau, he knows how to win. He knows how to win. So it's hard to bet against the Rams because of their coach, especially with the Browns with, I don't even know who's playing quarterback now. Is it still Dorian Thompson? He just got hurt. Are they going to put P.J. Walker in there? Hell, let's throw Joe Flacco in off the practice squad and see what the heck he can do. I got to go with the only available quarterback that's healthy here. I'm taking Stafford and the Rams at home against the Cleveland Browns. This is a hard decision for me to make because the Browns have one of the best defenses in the NFL this season, and statistically, you can almost argue for the last 50 years in certain cases. So I got the Rams putting on a show at home. This is going to be an ugly game, but Sean McVay will do what it takes to win. Rams beat the Browns this weekend. Next, we got the NFC Championship preview. And yes, I will verify that. This will be the NFC Championship game preview of the 49ers at the Eagles. These two teams are clear-cut above everybody else in the NFC. This is going to be a slugfest with some explosive offensive plays, but very few and far between. I'm excited for this game. This game got everything a fan could want. You got the ground and pound game on both sides of the ball. Nasty play down in the trenches if you're a lineman. You got prolific defenses who want to hit and hit hard. I got to take the Eagles narrowly over the 49ers. This is a close one to make, but I'm going to take the Eagles because, one, they're at home. Two, I got to take the better quarterback. That's why I'm going to take the Eagles, but I could see this going either way, and I don't even know who's going to win the NFC Championship between these two, but I am on record verifying that these will be the two teams in the NFL or the NFC Championship game. Next, we got the Chiefs at the Packers. The Packers have been turning on as of late. Dobbs is kind of emerging as one of the more consistent offensive pieces they got. Christian Watson's kind of taken a step back. Love's playing a little bit better, getting a little more yards, played well on Thanksgiving, but again, he's not even the tier of Mahomes. I'm taking the better coach. I'm taking the better quarterback. I'm taking the better defense. I don't care if they're on the road and it's cold in Lambeau. It's Mahomes. It's the Chiefs. This is the defending Super Bowl champions. Yes, they don't have the skilled perimeter players that they used to have, so this is a whole new type of Chiefs team. Kind of boring to watch. They keep the score low and do what it takes to win, but I got the Chiefs winning this game guaranteed against the Packers. And yes, I guarantee that. I will verify that the Chiefs will beat the Green Bay Packers this Sunday night football. Last but not least, we got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Jacksonville Jaguars. the Bengals, their season's done. Mathematically, they're basically out. They got no Joe Burrow. You can't win in this league without a quarterback. This is not going to be a Purdy success story. The Bengals are not that good around the ball, all over the side. I got the Jaguars winning this game at home, Monday Night Football. I think the over-under on this game is going to be pretty bad, low-scoring offensive output from both teams. I could see this game being 42 points or less. It's going to be ugly field goal match, kind of like this last week with the Bears-Vikings. So there you have it. This is Verify That NFL Week 13 Picks by your host, John Kaker. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, subscribe down below, click share, and let's verify your picks. And let's get you on some betting apps with me. Thank you.